Hi friends, it's Heather Lido Communications. How are you? So it's February. I don't know if we can believe it or not. It's February. We're talking about time management, and officially February is time management month. Now, I always thought it was like Valentine's month and how you would fall in love. But I think time management, when you're in love, you need some time management. So today, our time management topic is going to be onboarding. Okay, so I don't know if you looked around. I don't know what it's like where you're at, but where I'm at, everybody's hiring. Everybody is hiring. So how do you, one, make the most of the hiring process once you get them in and you hire them? And how do you make sure that you're making a good impression, that you are getting your new employees or your new hires ready to work as soon as they can? Okay, because really that's what it's about. I mean, everybody's hiring. That means they need help, right? The people need help. So we're gonna talk about that. So with our onboarding, once you've made that offer, once you know that you're getting that employee in here, you need to make sure that you have a solid onboarding process to make sure that it's consistent for everybody. So in your onboarding, you need to go through some critical policies and procedures. Things like the employee handbook, things like time and attendance, which we're actually going to talk about time and attendance in another video, believe it or not. Time and attendance, we need to talk about things like your responsibilities, conflicts of interest, and those sorts of things. So not only that, in that first day that you need to get them acquainted with your company culture, the next step, and this is the most important step that a lot of organizations miss, is you need to make sure that you understand the accesses that they need, the equipment that they're going to need, who they're going to work with, who they need to be buddied with, because sometimes a really good way is to buddy a new hire with an existing employee. Now, that being said, we're going to have to be a little careful because not every existing employee is going to be a good buddy, right? We all know those people that are like, rah, 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 and they're grumpy and they're negative, and you don't want those people near your new people, right? But you need to make sure that you're buddying a new person with a more experienced person so they have somebody to go ask questions to. So, buddy system. Also make sure that they have the access and the training manual and the equipment that they need, because there's nothing worse than like, okay, you start the job on Monday, fill out your paperwork. Thursday, still not working, because nobody sat down to think about, oh, they're going to need access to this. They're going to need access to that. They're going to need access to this other thing. They need this equipment. So in your onboarding process, what I want you to think about is sitting down with job roles, okay? Different roles within your company, and think about what each one of these roles does, what they require, how do you get it? And when you hire in for that role, then you pull up that list and you walk through and make sure that you're getting those accesses in place sooner rather than later. Because again, part of the reason why you've hired that person is you need them to do the work, right? Like, you didn't just hire them to come and suck air out of your office. That is probably, I'm willing to bet, like if you need somebody to come breathe air out of your office, I mean, I am willing, more than willing, to offer my services. But you want to make sure that you have a smooth transition, that you go through what they need to know, they understand, and they understand what to do, because they will tell you what, while you've interviewed them, okay, that is your impression of that employee and how they're going to fit in your organization. Your onboarding, that's your interview as an organization. And new hires will make up their mind right away of whether or not they want to stay with this company or not, whether or not your impression that you have made is a good one. So make sure you have your onboarding process in place. Save you lots of time and make sure that you can run efficiently. This is Heather Lytle, Lytle Communications. Check us out here in this space again for more content coming soon to you. Have a good one.